Joan Ray, the wife of legendary British singer-songwriter Chris Ray, has paid a heartfelt tribute to her late husband following his death at the age of 74. Ray passed away peacefully in hospital on December 22nd after a short illness, surrounded by his family. Speaking in an exclusive interview, Joan reflected on the final moments they shared together and the life they built over more than 4 decades of marriage. "It is with immense sadness that we announce the death of our beloved Chris," Joan said quietly. "But there is also a sense of peace, because he was not alone. He was surrounded by love, by me and by our daughters, Josephine and Julia. That is exactly how he would have wanted it." Joan described Chris as a deeply private man, whose greatest joy came not from fame, but from family and music. To the world, he was this extraordinary musician with a guitar in his hands and a voice that could tell stories like no one else, she said. To us, he was simply Chris, a husband, a father, a man who loved cooking, painting, laughing, and being at home. She recalled how music was always woven into everyday life in their household. "There was always a guitar nearby, always melodies floating through the house," Joan said. "Even in recent months, when his health became more fragile, music never left him. It was his language, his comfort." Joan also spoke about Chris Ray's resilience, shaped by years of health struggles earlier in his life. Chris had faced illness before, and he faced it with courage and honesty, she said. This final illness came quickly, but he was incredibly brave. He was calm. He was ready. Their daughters, Josephine and Julia, released a joint message alongside their mother, describing their father as gentle, creative, and endlessly kind. Joan said seeing the bond between Chris and his daughters remained one of her greatest joys. He was so proud of them. Everything he did, every sacrifice, was for his family. Asked how she hopes fans will remember her husband, Joan paused before answering. "I hope they remember how his songs made them feel," she said. Chris never chased trends. He told honest stories, and people connected to that honesty. That was his gift. She ended with a simple message to fans around the world. "We are overwhelmed by the love and kindness being shown." Chris felt that love throughout his life. On behalf of our family, thank you for carrying his music forward. Chris Ray's legacy lives on through his timeless songs, his art, and the family who stood by him until the very end.